Hello everybody, welcome to Star Trek Online and welcome to this little beauty, I gotta say the name of it, it's the Alliance Temer Raider Tier 6X. This thing is brilliant. It is very, very good. I have very few times in my life have I thought a ship was good enough for Star Trek Online. Now let me just options, audio, rack that up. Now let me show you my workings on this. Right, I am on a low-level character. I'm on the Klingon side, and I don't even have all the traits I want for this. But here's the interesting thing. This thing melts things. Literally, it melts things. So let's show you what I've got. I've got crippling fire. Your critical hits reduce your target's accuracy. That's good. I've gone for... Why have I gone for beam training? Screw beam training. That was a mistake. Crit chance, crit severity. Yeah, I should have that. I've got bulkhead technician, increases hull points, that's very good. Should I have cannon training? Maybe. Tech increase hull restoration regain, that's very important. I think I might take that off and put cannon training on. I'll tell you why in a minute. And I've also got accuracy rating, and I've got projectile training, which is very good as well. There's not much else that you can really have, and I'm not up to the level where I can actually... Oh, and got critical systems, critical chance and critical damage after using an emergency power bridge officer ability, so that should do me well. By the way, don't bother with the what's it called? The bridge on this. Now, what I've done for setting up this thing up is I've kept mostly all of it reasonably easy to get. There are no particularly difficult consoles. This one is Universal Alliance Tactical. I think you get that with this one. And do you? Heavy anti-proton. Yeah, this one's one you get. What's this one then? Enhanced induction core. That one I don't think you need. Basically, I've gone for heavy disruptor because that is one of the things that photon projectile. Don't think. Why, I do have a photon, don't I? Yeah, I do have a photon. So, yeah. Now the nanopulse plasma torpedo is brilliant for this. I'll tell you why in a minute. And for my off weapon, I've gone for a plasma turret, Mark VII, accuracy uncommon. It's brilliant. Can I upgrade it? Have I got any upgrades? Yep, I've got an upgrade. Do it. VII. Oh yeah, I can upgrade that little beastie. Claim it. Yep, that's enough. VII. Everything's up to max upgrade. I've kept those. Those are sort of. Do I really want to keep those? I am tempted. If I go into my reclaim, there is the Boseman Hyper Impulse Engine. That for this is very good. I think that would be good for this. Right, the Boseman Hyper. That's the sort of effect you get with it, and you do get quite a nice effect with it, which is good. Now, one of the things I've got to say is, I think this, which you actually get, which is the experimental thing, the experimental repulse blaster, it's a waste of time. I wouldn't bother. It's a waste of time. Don't bother with it. I would only bother with the with something else. I've gone for the experimental hyper accelerated ion stream projectile, which basically is a powerful weapon that basically kicks ass. It's not going to get. It can get finishing kills, but it just works. I think that's the best thing I can say about it. Now let me show you my tactical thinking with this. Let me show you the stats first. Attack, accuracy, tactical skills. Let me just get you into a thing and I'll show you what I can do with this. Now, one of my favourite patrols is rescue and search in the current system, so let's go. Now, this is a torpedo boat. This is a very good torpedo boat. Most people say go full torpedo. I disagree. If you go full torpedo, you don't have anything to grind back on, so don't go full torpedo. Full torpedo is a bad idea. I've got three disruptor cannons. 2 forward, 360. So that's great. I've got 1 plasma weapon that goes 360, which gives me accurate arc of fire on any weapon that I can't. If I've gone past or the ship gone past me,
Thank you for coming to our aid. As you can see,
okay, Kamaki.
We can ponder.
Right. Now, what I do is immediately cloak, immediately target something. This is what the enhanced battle cloak is useful for. Now, here's the bombardment. Fired bombardment. Oh. Oh no. Right, fire. Now. That is the trick with this. It just melts things. It just melts things. Oh, and this one's got a beat on me, so I might as well decloak and just rupture him to death. And heavy torpedoes. And yeah, that thing's dead, so I'm not on it. Well, come on. Oh! Where is it? Why?
We did it. Sensors are clear for the moment. I'm afraid I have some bad news, however.
I guess Wrath of Kalis? What the fuck? Okay, I've never seen that.
2 of our ships.
What the
That rift's unstable. We need to hurry, or those ships won't make it.
That's weird. Okay. Okay, so cloak. This is the best tactic with it. And then, if you know where something's happening, if you know what's happening, this is the easiest
Klingon
trick.
vessels are warping into your position.
Warning. Ship is
The Wrath of Kalos is sort of
Target shields have failed.
being a bitch, because I'm trying to do this solo. I don't know why. Right.
Thank you for coming to.
Well, he's doing that. I might as well,
Truly the blessing.
I might as well actually go back to these guys and just sit here.
Our systems are coming back online
Right,
nicely.
cloak.
My thanks to you and your crew.
Under the circumstances,
If you feel that's for the best,
that's one less rift to worry about. Let's reboot and market.
And you got that cloak now.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Klingons are approaching our
This, the Alliance, that does do quite a lot of. The survivability of it is a little. I haven't quite worked out the survivability of it, but I think having the disruptors makes it more palatable than not. Without having the disruptors, you've got so many problems. You've got so many problems. It's annoying and balls. I don't know why the hell we got this other bloke. Flanking.
Congratulations.
What the?
left shields failing.
Oh god, I've forgotten about the hyper power system. That is annoying. Okay, let's stick that. Yeah, I know it's a bit of an odd way of doing things, but
Warning. Ship is under attack.
there we go.
Target shields have failed. Rear shield failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
This thing is really good. I especially like the powerful torpedo barrage. Now, that weapon I told you about that I don't particularly like, I think that's supposed to help the torpedo barrage, but I think it's a waste of time. I think that you're more likely to.
Let's deal with the stragglers, shall we?
There we go. Pass.
I think that was the last of them. It appears Jaula and her forces have been sacked once again. Though she is quite determined. They may indeed.
I really do like this. I think it is one of those ships that it was worth getting a little early, because this ship, it is a powerhouse if you use it right. If you keep the cloak and use the Alliance bombardment from long enough range, you can do it. Now, I honestly don't think, to be brutally honest, that the experimental repulsor blast is worth putting in your specialist slot. It's a waste of time. I know why it's there. I know what it's trying to do. It is trying to do... Hang on, where is it? It's in the mastery. It's trying to help you with this. Sniper, long range, 5 to 15% bonus torpedo weapon damage increase with distance from target. Frankly, it's... The Alliance bombardment is an opening move. It's like an opening move in chess. This will get you a lot of damage first thing. With the powerful impulse drive, you can get out of the battle and scroll back around and do that again if you need to. There is no need to stick there, to stick in it, and you're wasting your time if you do. You're sort of, oh right, okay, I've stuck in it. What's the problem? Well, the problem is, I think I can do an upgrade on this. And yeah, it doesn't work that way, I don't think. This is a damn good ship. This is well worth your time looking at. And if you've looked at this ship, I don't blame you. This is the free ship that you do for doing that event, and it's well worth it. But for God's sakes, think about it yourself and work out your own strategy. I think my strategy works. There is nothing against my strategy. Hang on, have I got... Oh, contender fighting... But I think this... Can I get another trait in? No, not yet. But don't put beams on this. Don't put beams on this at all. Put cannons and torpedoes. 360 cannon in the back so that you have at least 3 sets of cannons facing forward and at least 1 facing backward. Do not put the Omni Beam on the back. The Omni Beam sucks power, and I think it's not worth it. I want to get rid of that beam thing there and change it to a different one. The seating is quite good, I've got to admit, but I don't think it's really a ship if you're a science player, but it's more of a ship if you're...
I think that was the last, indeed.
It's more of a ship if you're a kind of heavy... I wouldn't say it's a heavy DPS, but it is a DPS ship. But you've got to play it accurately. You've got to play it step by step by step. You've got to open with the bombardment, get in, do your damage, and get out. Well, no, stay in the battle as long as you can. And when the bombardment comes back, get out of the battle. And it's an interesting ship to do, I've got to admit. So let's do another one, just to show you my point. Select patrol, and let's go for the that one. Hopefully I'll stay alone in this one. And then I'll basically wrap it up and basically tell you the pros and cons. Basically, I'm going to tell you right now, the only con is that
We're in luck.
console
We made it here before Jaula. We're carrying some
that I
defense
told you about.
satellites in this-
It's not worth the bother. That console is a waste of time. I wouldn't even...
Alachi fleet dropping out of warp. They're arming weapons.
Cloak. Now, this should give you a little bit of damage, but...
Shields failing. Hull integrity
Oh, no.
5%. Target's shields have failed.
Getting 5k away from somebody, you can get 5k away from somebody in battle. You don't need something that sort of...
Rear shields failing.
I love that. It's just like, yeah, this ship can actually do that kind of crap. The battle... I have never played with a battle cloak. I've only played with the cloak that you can get on the Defiant class in the that I got. And that cloak is a waste of time. This battle cloak is basically... it's not Russell Khan, is it? No. This is the Undiscovered Country cloak. This is basically General Chang's cloak manifested into something really, really good, and it really
Okay,
works.
let's have a look. Sensors online, weapons active, shields at full. Good. Defense satellite Alpha is open and ready for business. May it never fire a shot.
I'm just going to cloak and put the maximum torpedo spread on, and do I have to actually deploy the bloody thing before they come? Oh, that's going to be annoying because I'm going to have to wait for the damn cloak. Right, decloak. Speak for yourself. Talk amongst yourselves for the next 7 seconds.
Heads up! An Alachi fleet just dropped out of warp.
See, let's not use the cloak for a bit. Let's...
I knew this was too good to be true. Let's get satellite Gamma online while we can.
Let's do that while we can. We'll just pull the satellite. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until the cloak's up. Pull the satellite. Cloak.
I was afraid of this. More Alachi.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
This sort of tells you the trick of this. You've got to be far enough away, but once you are, it works.
Integrity below 75%.
What? What the hell just hit me? Jesus Christ, man! Well, I got that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alright, we have one satellite left to deploy. Let's get to work.
This little section is really annoying. I don't like this mission. This mission is annoying, but it's good for like grinding XP for a
They're
ship.
hitting satellite Alpha again.
Warning. Target shield has failed.
Come on. Yep, that does quite well. And it's best to have two. I love the disruptors on this. They just seem to just melt things. And even though it's supposed to be a torpedo boat, it's got to have disruptors, I feel. Oh yeah, okay. You're gonna do that. Let's... No, never mind.
Another Alliance. Wait, we're going after satellite Delta.
Alpha. Gotta remember you can't pick things up while you're cloaked. I gotta admit, these disruptors just melt things. And especially with the help of the experimental weapon, it just works. Oh, it just melts things, this
Getting
thing
readings from
does.
satellite Gamma. Looks like an Alliance flagship.
This is what I would class if the Klingons looked at the Defiant and went, oh, we could do better than that. And it's just like, Romulans, can you help us? And it's just like, yeah, go on, we'll help you, give you a better cloak. Thank you.
Satellite Gamma is damaged. Can you repair it?
Ship is under attack. Forward shields failing. Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity
Now.
below 75%.
This is where things get interesting. I'm gonna repair the satellite. I'm gonna turn around and just back up. And get that.
Is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Oh, it just
The hull integrity.
okay. It's a bit. Ugh,
Right
it's a
shield
bit
failing.
risky.
Hull integrity below 25%. Target shield has failed.
This is especially because I don't quite have enough survivability on this. But hull smasher, okay. Finally got that fully. Oh, not quite, but Wait. Oh yeah. Yeah. This ship, for a 11-year gift for us, is a damn good ship. It's not good enough to be in the sea store, but it's close enough.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing.
Now, let's see if I can actually stay cloaked well. What? Oh well. And I did to stay cloaked, didn't last long.
Hull integrity below 75 shields failing. Lens shields failing. Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 25%. Right shields failing.
Oh, I hate them.
Shields have failed.
But you get the idea. This is a really good ship, and yeah, okay. I think you've had enough of me talking about this. If you can get it, get it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Goodbye.